So we're gathered here today to join in marriage Isha and Darren.
I'm Aisha and I married my husband who's in America over Zoom when we haven't met in person yet. I met his mum on a Facebook group. It was a pen pal group. She was like, I've got a son who is a similar age, do you want to talk to him? I think we both kind of expected it to be awkward, but it was kind of like we'd already spoke to each other before, and I think the first impression was just how easy it was for us to talk to each other, like there was nothing awkward about it. I think we realised like pretty fast that it was turning into something more than just being friends, because it was like literally only a couple of weeks after we first started talking where we turned it into a relationship, not just friends. So I didn't tell my parents for a little while, but then I think it was my dad. He'd walk past my room at like 3 o'clock in the morning and he'd hear me on the phone, and I think one day he just came up to me and he was like, so who's this guy that you're on the phone to, like until the early hours of the morning? And then I told them, and I think they were like a little bit reserved at first just because we hadn't met each other. But then obviously the more I was on the phone to him, the more they were talking to him as well because they were here. So it was a date night that we had planned. We FaceTimed on the phone and he was like, let's stand up. So we're stood face to face, and then he was like, oh, I've got one more question, and then he pulled the ring out. When he did it, I literally, like on the video, I'm literally just staring at him. I'm like, in my head I was like, oh my god, like he is actually serious. He's doing it before I've even been able to go over there. A lot different than I imagined my wedding day was going to be. It was nice as an online wedding can be. We had our vows and stuff that we said.
I do.
Awesome.
We fell in love in a situation that not everyone would understand. And even though this is not how we planned our day, I think an online wedding sort of fits in with how our relationship started.
Aisha, I vow to be there for you through the good and the bad. From day one, I knew you were something special.
You have to communicate, you have to be able to talk to each other. When you're not together and you're having a bad day, you can't go to them for a cuddle or anything like that. You have to be able to make them feel better through the phone, so you have to be able to communicate to do that. So hopefully it will be March next year when I can get over there. I mean, we're going to do like a proper wedding, but the number one plan is just get in there and then we'll figure it out.